Hi guys, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for keeping on and for all the various updates I do bring for you in every sport. And today it's such a bad day. It's such a crying day. It's such a day to think about the life of DIOGO JOTA, Portuguese sensation who has been playing with English club Liverpool, and he has been a crucial player because when you actually recall in the last season, is one of those guys that really put in much effort so that Liverpool were crowned champions. And Portugal at the end, because his last game was the final of the UEFA Nations League when Portugal defeated Spain to be the champions of this trophy shortly, recently in the UEFA Nations League. That's DIOGO JOTA. At the age of 28, he has lost his life in a tragic accident. Together with his brother Andre. It is like now it's 9 minutes to 1 here in Uganda. Where am I? But it's about 1 hour that making this story, and I wanted us to look what exactly caused the accident. What was the main cause of the accident? How what was the main cause of the death of DIOGO JOTA? Because many of you have been asking questions, after seeing this story published on various sports channels. We have seen even the Premier League as announced. We've seen Liverpool. We've seen Sky Sports, which makes it trusted that DIOGO JOTA is no more together with his brother Andre. And guess what, guys? It is such a bad day when you look in the story how it happened, because we know the accident has actually happened in Spain, where he had gone for his vacation recently, because we know all the players are in their vacations, and DIOGO JOTA had chose Spain as one of his best countries to go and spend the holiday there. As we're seeing many players, we're seeing Lamine Yamal, we're seeing many other players on vacations. It was the same with DIOGO JOTA, who had gone to Spain to spend this vacation together with his brother Andre. And guess what? He was traveling. Many are saying the speed was a little bit high, the speed, but on the road as they were driving, the car overturned, and after overturning, it caught fire. Because we know, many of you who know, who drive, you well know that if the car gets such incidents, the doors tend to lock. If not locking, you may find that if it crashes immediately, it catches fire. And so this is what has happened to DIOGO JOTA, the Portuguese sensation. Football is going to miss DIOGO JOTA. Football is going to miss DIOGO JOTA because it has been a while. We last seen a famous player dying. It has been a while, because you can talk about the other players back in the past, but you can talk about Maradona, you can talk about Pele, but these players will lost lives in their early ages, in their late ages. So we have DIOGO JOTA, who has won the Premier League last season, and we're going to the next season where he would be defending his cup, and he's no more. So you can ask yourself, and why? What is life? What's really actual life? But we've seen pics also. Not many days back, DIOGO JOTA actually had a wedding together with his girlfriend. And actually, you can now imagine at the time the girlfriend is going through. You can imagine the kids, because he has been a man of family. You can imagine the fellow players at Liverpool. You can imagine the fellow players at Portugal, the national team. You can imagine his friends. And actually, I would say now talk about the family, because we, as the football fans, we may put the emphasis on DIOGO JOTA, but let's talk about Andre, his brother. So you can see what the family is actually going through, losing the famous player, DIOGO JOTA, also losing their other son, Andre Silva. And not the Andre Silva that played for Portugal. There's this Andre Silva that played for RB Leipzig. It's not the Andre Silva that has lost stuff with DIOGO JOTA. It's Andre Silva, another Andre Silva, a Portuguese brother to DIOGO JOTA. So actually, guys, it is a sad day in football. I myself, I got no words to say. We're going to miss a player. We're going to miss... I don't know even how I can inform you guys, but actually, me, I've been at work. I was at work and actually rushed to make this story because I myself, I support Portugal as the nation, because I support Portugal because it's actually where my goat is. So I had to support Portugal, and losing your player, I watched recently in the Nations League. You can ask yourself, what is life? The question remains, what is life? We don't know when we're going. We don't know when we're leaving. But the question remains, what have you done to be remembered? Because we're actually talking about Diogo Jota. He has been a football sensation. You can't miss talking about him. But you yourself, the one watching, what are you going to do to keep yourself active, to keep yourself remembered, to keep yourself in the memories of people? What are you going to do specifically to be there? It is such a bad day. We're going to be bringing the stories, story after story, story after story, story after story. Now, after posting this, you after watching this, you're going to also see about famous people, famous channels that have announced and paid tribute to the football sensation, the football legend, because he has won everything. You may say he has played in the Premier League, he has won the Premier League. If I'm not mistaken, 2 times, if I'm not mistaken. And then he has the Champions League. Diogo Jota has the Nations League of recent. He won with Portugal. So it is such a bad day. And actually, guys, I don't know how we can end the story. The story is endless. Diogo Jota, you can talk about Diogo Jota the full day. Diogo Jota rested with the angels. Nothing can say exceeding that. But I can't imagine the life the family is going through, losing two of your family members, losing Diogo Jota, losing the brother Andre. It is such a bad day in Portugal, bad day in Liverpool, where he's playing his club football, and bad day at Wolves, where he spent his visible days, where he was seen at Wolves. And the football world, sorry for the loss of Diogo Jota. My name is Jonathan Exclusive. Just continue subscribing to my YouTube channel. Keep following. We're gonna bring you all the stories about Diogo Jota, starting from this video. And if you've watched it now, you go and check many videos uploaded about Diogo Jota. So it is such a bad day in football. Let's see with the angels, Diogo Jota.